Alright guys, so I'm gonna do the alternator test, man. Do the alternator test. A couple guys in the comments told me to do about that, man. So we're gonna go on ahead and try that out now. Now, I don't know nothing about all that type of stuff, guys. I just like the cosmetic side of it. As far as everything up under there, nah, bro, I don't know. So we're gonna go on ahead and do the alternator test and see if that's the problem. Let's go. Alright guys, just hooked up the jump cables. Turn the jump box on. Let's go hit that start button. Woo, that's a rough start right there, baby. I never heard a sound like that, matter of fact. Never. Never heard a sound like this, guys. Loud in the mother lover. But I ain't never heard a sound like that, guys. Let's give it a little gas and see what it sound like then. Yeah. It ain't even. It's like I don't know. I can't even explain it, guys. It's like there ain't no power to it. Y'all hear that, guys? Oh, this is new. I'm gonna let it run for a minute. I'm gonna let it run for a minute because this is it's sounding altogether different. It kind of sound like it when it cut off even with the car on. So what I'm trying to do is, as far as the alternator test, hook it up to the jump it. I'm gonna let it run for a minute. Let it get to a regular idle. If it gets to a regular idle, when I disconnect it, if it turned off, then the guys in the comments said that's the alternator. So I'm gonna lean towards that. If it does that, you know what I'm saying? So. Now I have done that before. It ran for a minute, then it has done that before. But since the video I just dropped yesterday, I decided to come out here and try it again. But this is the way it's acting now. It never acted like this before. Even if it didn't hold no power, it never acted like this before. Man, it even sound different. This don't even sound like my car. So. We're gonna see what it do. It is holding a steady idle right now when it wasn't at first, and I almost got a full tank. So that's what it kind of sounded like, and was acting like it was about to run out of gas. That's what it was acting like when there's a full tank of gas in there. I wonder if I got any. Let me check the oil too when I'm down here. Let me do that too. Can y'all see it? Here it is. Well, there's some oil on there. I already wiped the dipstick off, and that was the dip back, so there is some oil on there. Alright guys, let me roll these windows down so y'all can see if y'all can hear it. Turn your volumes up on the phone. I'm gonna give it a little gas. Yeah, this is something's all off here. Yeah, something's definitely. This is definitely. I never encountered this before. It's all off. Like there's no power to it. There's electrical power to it, but there's no power to the engine. That's what it sounds like. It's definitely just running on the battery pack. But even running on the battery pack before, it didn't do this. It's jumping now like it wanted to cut off. I mean, y'all can't hear that part. At least I don't think y'all can. But yeah. Yeah, like my RPM won't go above 3. It's not even making it to 3. My RPM goes to like 6, 7 gas. You know what I mean? When I give it gas, my RPM, it goes all the way over with the tune I got. And with what's happening right now, is let me show you. All right, guys. Now, for whatever reason, the traction control is off, and it won't respond. Traction control's off, and it won't even get to 3, guys. Now, my car don't do that, guys. Like I said, that's completely not normal for my car. Completely. There's no power there at all, and I don't know why the traction control ain't even working. That's crazy. Let me turn it off and turn it back on. Well, matter of fact, it sounds like it want to cut off now. So let me go over here. Let's just go out there and do this test. But it definitely sounds like something else is wrong. Alright guys, can y'all see it? I mean, the engine jumping so much, you can hear it. You disconnect the negative. Turned it off. And normally it take a little bit, then it'll just go right off. But this right here is something altogether different right here. It didn't go right off, so I don't know if it's the alternator, guys. Doing something altogether different right here. Let me turn it off and then turn it back on. Alright guys, it didn't go right off. But the way the car sound, jumping, no power when I give it gas. The traction control turned off. It was just off. Wouldn't even turn back on. When I turned on the car, it just automatically appeared. So there's something. Yeah, I don't know what this is, guys. All the complaining you heard me doing before, this is something new. This is not what I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? I just had problems not keeping power. But this, I don't know what this is. If y'all know, man, hey, get in them comments, man. If this sound familiar to you, if the engine sound familiar to you, if you went through this turning on a car, then get in the comments, let me know. Because this is a whole different problem than what I've been complaining about. I don't know what this is. This was a video to see if it was the alternator thing. That's what this video was supposed to be about. It wasn't supposed to be a whole nother problem. This is a surprise. Yeah, this is a surprise. I'm gonna let it sit for a couple minutes, man. Then I'm gonna turn it back on. At least I hope I'm gonna be able to turn it back on. I'm gonna see. I don't. The way it's acting, it didn't want to be turned on in the first place. So I'm gonna let it sit for a couple minutes, man. Maybe about 5 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna turn it back on. See what happens. All right, guys. Turn it back on now. That sounded normal. Blend door actuator. Well, it sounds normal now. I don't know what that was the first time, but right now it sounds normal. I don't know what that was. It just flew past me. Got my front windows open, something just room and then crashed into the other window. Yeah, guys, I don't know what that. It sounds normal now. Let me give it a little gas and see what the. Now it sound normal again. Now let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. So, you know, man, because before, remember, it wouldn't go past the 3, guys. The needle would not go past the 3 when I revved it. But now, since it seemed to be running fine, let me show y'all. All right, guys. So here's my RPM needle. Now I'm gonna give it a little gas so y'all can see what it really looked like in a normal situation. You know what I'm saying? I just tapped it and it went up to 5. And it won't do that on a regular journey that's not tuned. So I think it don't go past 3 or 4 for that one. For a regular journey. Yeah, see, that's normal. Sounding good again, looking normal. So now let's go see if it hold any power after I unhook it. I mean, I'm pretty sure it'll stay on for a couple minutes. It normally stay on for a minute or so after I unhook it. It don't just go off, but it goes off eventually after a minute or so, if even that long. I don't even know if it's that long, but it normally do go off. Alright, guys, back out in the attic. Let me go on ahead and do this. Well, you guys may be right. It didn't cut right off yet, but it immediately wanted to. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Turn your phones up, but now it is definitely struggling to keep power. I still got the jump box on. I just got the positive hooked up. They said unhook the negative and see what it do. Yeah, it definitely don't want to. It definitely don't want to stay on. If y'all can see it, the battery's good. The battery's holding at 13. Like I said, guys, it normally take a few minutes and then it cuts off. But as soon as I took that off, there's immediate problems. Immediate problems. So it sounds like the alternator is bad, but not completely bad, but bad. The alternator right down there. You see the belt by it. See if I can zoom in. Now it didn't turn off yet, guys. So y'all hop back into them comments and let me know. Is it a gone bad alternator? Because it didn't cut off yet, but if y'all listening to it, turn your phones up. If y'all listening to it, there's definitely problems without that cable connected. Definitely problems. Listen. There's nobody in there giving it gas, guys. I'm out here in the car. I'm out here in front of it. The idle going up and down. Bad self. That's like somebody hitting the gas. Ain't nobody hitting the gas. That's crazy. Now see how I do when I put this back. Look at that. When I put it back, completely smooth running. Idle's not going up and down. It's just running normal. Battery pack went up to 14 instead of 13. And look at that. It's a completely smooth idle. Completely smooth idle. Definitely problems when I unhook the negative. Alright guys, War 2022 and first gen expedition, man. I gotta shout y'all guys out. If y'all are watching this video and y'all just say what I just did, man, drop in the comments, let me know what y'all think. Is it still the alternator, or do you think it's something else? Y'all let me know. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else see this video and y'all just heard it, turn your phones up though. Watch the video with your phones up, guys, so y'all can hear everything. Let me know what you think down in the comments, because if it is the alternator, then great. I know what the direction to go. I mean, I know that I need alternator anyway. High output or alternator. You know what I mean? That's on the list, but you know what I mean? I would really just like to know what direction they're heading. I know I need the alternator. I know I need another battery, which I already do have. I don't have the high output alternator yet though, but that'd be real helpful if I just know what direction to go in. So if y'all know, if that's what it sounds like to y'all, and that's common for an alternator to still not go all the way off, because the car do go off. You know what I'm saying? It takes a couple minutes for the car to go off, but the car do go off when nothing's hooked up to it, without the jump pack hooked up, without the cables hooked up. You know what I'm saying? It'll run for a minute after being jumped, for a little bit, but then it do go off, and it don't take long, maybe within 5 minutes. I mean, and even under 5 minutes. It ain't even gonna take a whole 5 minutes. I just didn't want to stand there because I really don't know how long. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be standing there for 10 minutes. They're still running, but the car actually do go off when I take the cables off, guys. So let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe, man, and I'll see y'all the next video. I'm gonna take the cables off one more again. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's really ain't no point, man. There really ain't no point. It's doing what it does every time I hook up the jump pack. So, you know what I mean? Anyway, guys, let me know if you think that's an alternator. Much appreciated if you're watching this, and let me know. And I'll see y'all at the next video. We out. Join my Facebook group all about custom whips. Post your cars, trucks, bikes, whatever you got customized on Facebook. For the Dodge Journey lovers, join my Facebook group, Custom Dodge Journey, on Facebook.